Hello everyone. So I really enjoyed the Hobby King Galloping Ghost, which was a hand launcher. So I wanted to try out the P-51 with landing gears and flaps. So I decided to buy the E-Flite P-51D Mustang 1.2 meter, and this is a June Nite. Now it's not as fast as EDF jets and the sport racer planes I've owned, but it has decent speed and it's very relaxing to fly. So next I wanted to talk about transportability. I'm limited on car space, as I mentioned in my previous video. I also had to use a plane stand, so I didn't need to disassemble the prop, and it prevented putting any weight on the prop itself. And this particular model needs its wings to be disassembled in order for it to fit in the car. And the assembly of the wings is not as easy on this model than other models. It requires the wires to be fed through the fuselage and plugged into the receiver. And it takes four screws for the wings to be installed. It also has a detachable battery tray. And I've also bought 3 different types of 4-cell batteries from Amazon. The first one is the Z 2200 milliamp 120C. The next one is the Socokin 220 mAh, and it's a 50C. And the last one is the Ovonic Air. That's a 2200 mAh 50C also. Now I wanted to talk about the Z. I was very impressed by it, and it could hold a charge better than the Ovonic and the Socokin, and I consider it to be the best out of the other 2 batteries. Now the Ovonic has 2 different versions, one for the quadcopter and the other one for airplanes, and it can't hold a charge as good as a Z, but I like the size of it, and the width is smaller. However, the length is slightly longer than the other 2. And last, the Socokin. It's the cheapest out of the 2. It's as big as the Z, but it can't hold as good of a charge as the Z and the Ovonic. And this is the least favorite out of the other 2. The P-51 comes with EC3s, so I needed a XT60 adapter. So here's the Venom XT60 male to the EC3 female battery adapter. And here's a battery placement of with the Z. And I've also noticed with this model is that it needed more rudder authority. So I went ahead and I took the servo connection and put it on the innermost hole of the rudder. But after flying it, I experienced yaw oscillation. So I ended up having to update the AR631. And in the rate gain, I had to decrease the yaw 10% from factory. So this is current rate gain settings for roll, pitch, and yaw. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the landing gears. Now it's sturdy compared to others. I only had to bend it back a couple times on rough landings, but it's better than other models I've used. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna take it up for a flight, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.